Hello, to whoever is watching this video in the United Kingdom, I think. So this is the media skin panels. My colleague has prepared these two panels standing demonstration for you to understand how to connect these things, these two panels and stand them up. So as you can see right now, the cap are open. So, and it is because we are going to disassemble this two panel setup in order to pack them. You can see like some of them are already packed. So I'm gonna go reverse, describe the installation in reverse so you could understand. First of all, when you stand them up, put that cable on top. All the accessories you can find in that box and that box over there. So OK， 我哋攞咗上面嗰兩條落嚟先。OK。我哋可以嘗試去拆咗上面嗰個屏㗎啦。So as we are going to do reverse, you see we already marked the bottom and top panels, and one simple way to distinguish between the top one and the bottom one, what I have marked on every single panel, you can see it already, is that on the bottom panel we have a aluminum slot attached to it, so you can basically identify them. And as my colleague is bringing it down, okay, so you can understand that, let's say you finish this part and then you want to put the top panel on it. I would suggest you first of all put these two connector down like that, and then what you're gonna do is to in order to install them, you should prepare a couple pairs of Allen keys and then put it half like this, and then you are going to tighten the bottom two screws like this one also. You should do the same, and then you are going to put the panel on top and try to follow the slot and then put it down. And then as soon as the top panel and the bottom panel connected, you can connect them, the power and the data, also tighten the screws. All right. And you can also see that the bottom panel, we have got these little connectors insert and integrate on both side. So you should just follow our sample. This is the main power, and that would be we are going to also attach some small LAN cables for you, so you just need to follow it. Connect this one to it too, so you have an extra plug for the controller TB2, which we have packed 6 brand new TB2 in those crates. Now, what you wanted to do before you put this panel on it is to adjust. You see there's like two L-shaped, how do you call this thing? What you do is to basically, you have to unscrew them, loosen the screws. Just remember, everything that we do here is in reverse. Okay, you are going to take it. So in reverse, you need 2 people and basically follow the slot and put it. Maybe 做一次俾佢睇啦，或者 Okay, follow the thing and try to put it down. As soon as you put it and in place, and then you are going to tighten the 2 screws, and then the panel will be standing on the little stand. OK, 可以攞開佢，唔該晒。Well, my colleague was just saying, asking me to remind you while you were doing it, I have to be extremely cautious about the LEDs. Yep. Try not to damage them. We are going to attach you 10 pieces. Just to remind you, the left side and the right side, they are 2 different part numbers. And if you need to change any of those, you need to follow the part numbers. They are A and B at the back of the board. Let me quickly show you that. A, and that would be B. Okay. All right, about the stand. You have all the materials in here. Mr. He told me that you are going to assemble them in your warehouse. You have the wheels, you have the cables, you have the screws and nuts and everything in there. But one thing I do have to remind you is that these kind of triangles hinges. Oh, this kind of triangle hinges. You are going to use a relatively long screw for it, and for the rails, you should use relatively shorter screws for it. I think I suggest you to take one out as sample and measure them, compare, and you have to insert a lot of nuts in these channels. Yeah, plan it a bit. It's not very difficult to install them. One more thing is that Mr. He also told me that you are a expert. So here are the TV2 controller. It's quite easy to set up. If you have any problem, please consult with Mr. He. All right. I hope you have a good day setting them up.